Yes, this is our cotton candy machine that for some reason plays Do a Deer from The Sound of Music. It's grating on the ears, really. It's truly terrible.
It's kind of tragic.
In today's video, we're testing out a few new concoctions to see what can and cannot turn into cotton candy. Guys, we've got a cotton candy machine and we're not going to have it playing music all the time, but we are going to be trying to make interesting things into cotton candy. We've got a few new things to try. Here's the basic idea. Once again, we're trying to turn strange things into cotton candy. Can a highly flavored syrup or a margarita mix become cotton candy? Can we make pumpkin spice flavored cotton candy on our own? We actually have done apple cider before. I believe we had to mix it with some normal cotton candy sugar to get it to work. But we have some of that and we're going to try some things with that. We also have a couple of these flavored syrups, which, checking the ingredients, the first ingredient on both of them is pure cane sugar. So there's more sugar than there is water. So I'm thinking if we boil off the last bit of water, we might be able to turn those into cotton candy. We also have margarita mix. So the first ingredient in this is water, but the second one is pure cane sugar, and then blue agave nectar, and then you're into juice blends. So I don't know if those juice blends will cause problems, cause issues. We'll try reducing this down, and then we might try filtering it first and then reducing it to see if that makes a difference. And then all around, we've got a whole bunch of flavor extracts, and we can try any combination of these. I had two that I was hoping to try.
Pumpkin? I've never made cotton candy before.
Would you like to?
That's why I'm here.
All right, well, you can just go turn the machine on and then pour a scoop of this in and just wait with a cone as it heats up. Now, while she does that, I'm going to take some of our blood orange flavored syrup, and I'm actually just gonna put it in a pan and start heating it up to boil off all of the extra water. I'm hoping this will turn into something that will actually harden like a hard candy, and then we'll try and put that in the cotton candy machine. It almost matches the pot itself. All right, I gotta just taste what this stuff is like, plain.
I'm gonna guess super concentrated.
Yeah. Very strong. It's good though. Like, this is a really good flavor. If that actually works as cotton candy, that will be excellent. How's your first time making cotton candy going?
Not well.
Really enjoying it, aren't you?
No.
That might be way too much. Okay, there's our pumpkin flavoring. I want to add a little bit of ginger. Let's do maybe half a teaspoon. And nutmeg.
Ooh.
There is a lot of the chemical taste coming through because of all the different things.
Don't inhale.
There's like a bitter note.
Yeah.
A little strong.
It's like starts super sugary and then goes bitter. I want to see if that
burns off. So I'm just curious. Let's just take a scoop of this and put it in the machine. This is going to be our leftover blue stuff that had sort of pooled.
La la la.
You can see it's all blue and burnt blue colors. All right, let's try this. Let's see if we got our pumpkin spice cotton candy.
Yes and no.
There's some flavor coming through. It's not very strong.
But it's there. I tasted it when you told me not to.
Of course you did. I actually think the pumpkin and the ginger are coming through strong.
Oh, for me it's a cinnamon.
Yeah? Add in some more nutmeg, a little bit more vanilla. So last time we used the Mexican vanilla blend, this time I'm just getting the, that's steam.
This one already smells way stronger.
The smell is stronger, both as it was cooking and now that it is cooked.
So much stronger.
Let's give pumpkin spice 2.0 a try.
Oh, we're getting somewhere.
Definitely stronger, much more noticeable. So the nasty, bitter flavors from in the sugar bowl are gone, and we're getting pretty close. I think we're getting something good, but I think we can go back to adding a little more cinnamon. Version 3 of pumpkin spice.
Ooh, this is like already the texture. If you feel it, it feels more stringier, but the crystals are in it.
I think the cinnamon brought back a little bit of the bitter.
It did.
But it also brought more cinnamon flavor, so that part's good.
It also brought out more of the pumpkin, I feel like.
Butter flavor.
Ooh. It's so thick.
It is. But now we're also going to have butterscotch and butter rum flavors added into this. So butterscotch. Yeah, let's do a little more butterscotch. Some butter rum. And then I think we still want the ginger, nutmeg.
Ooh, that smells delicious.
And cinnamon in this as well. Ooh, the butter smells start coming out. All right, I don't think there was much in there. I'm surprised we don't have a little more than this so far.
I didn't put a hefty scoop in.
No.
Because it was so saturated that I didn't want to break the machine.
I think the butterscotch and butter rum combo is going to come through nice and strong. I think I definitely am tasting the stuff that's in the cinnamon more than anything else. I want to try putting some on in like a frying pan so it's hot. Not hot enough to melt the sugar, but just hot enough to like burn off all the stuff out of the ingredients so it doesn't turn into this soup.
I think the soup might be killing us.
And then try that.
All right, so we cooked the butter beer and we have now made it this nice texture, cooked off that liquid. It's setting up nicely. We're gonna lay it out to cool. Hopefully it'll crispen up. And then we'll be able to have some really nice flavor.
We have a few more things to try. We have the sugar that we kind of cooked all of the extra moisture out of with our flavorings in it. And then we have 3 that we cooked into hard candy. We have our margarita mix.
It's smashed and ready to go.
Into our sugar, and this one doesn't look quite so terribly burnt. Then we have the blood orange syrup, and we have the attempted butterbeer. This one I think is still cooling down a little bit. It's in 2. This one I tasted some, and it didn't taste quite strong enough. So I took half of it and melted it back down, adding in some more flavors. So hopefully,
which I think was a very good call.
Yeah, it had some flavor, just not enough. This is supposed to be butterbeer.
Baked down.
But yeah, we just baked away all of the extra liquids in the flavorings. Way better fluffiness.
Way better.
So the cooking to get rid of all that extra moisture is very important.
Oh wow.
That's better.
That's way better.
There's still that bitter taste that I think is coming from our cinnamon emulsion stuff.
That was definitely the conclusion we came to.
But the overall flavor of this is pretty good. Margarita mix cotton candy.
No. Oh man.
Like you mean it.
Jeez. It's very sticky.
It's coming through. It's not strong,
sour.
but there's a little bit of tartness and I don't know, it's not like a strong lime flavor.
It's very weird. It's like sugary lime.
It's like a lime candy.
I'm not a fan.
But it's not a strong lime. I love lime flavor, so I wish it were stronger. Let's try our super dense blood orange cotton wool candy,
this
not
is
cotton
like
candy.
wool.
There's a slight burnt sugar taste to it, but the blood orange,
concentrated.
The blood orange is definitely coming through.
It's delicious, but it's very concentrated. Oh, that's good.
That's not bad.
Your other one's gonna be very flavorful.
I like that.
Yeah.
I added a bit of green apple for a slight tartness to it.
To this? Mm-hmm. Oh, I love it. This one tastes very folly.
Now I am still getting the bitter flavor from our artificial cinnamon, which I did put in this, and I wish I hadn't, but it's not oppressive like it has been in the past. Okay, so hopefully this one is like the one we just had, which was pretty good.
It was very good.
Just amps it up a little bit. Way less volume on this one. Okay, well I'm curious about this part here.
Yeah, this collected off the bottom. Ooh.
Gooey almost.
Ooh.
Too many flavors added. Strong.
The green apple.
I didn't add any more green apple. So that's the same amount of green apple.
It really comes through though.
So yeah, margarita mix, not so much. Flavored syrup, worked pretty good. Just using your own add-in flavorings. It depends what flavors you use. Some of them seem to work well. Some of them have a different sort of weird taste that it's hard to get out of whatever you're making. So maybe some more experimentation if we were trying to zone in on anything specific. But overall, the flavored syrups worked quite well.
The pumpkin spice was very, very nice.
We got some decent pumpkin spice. If there's anything else you still want to see us try with cotton candy, hit us up. We might give it a shot. Guys, that's it for today, but we've always got great new stuff coming out. Hit that button down there to subscribe so you never miss a great video, and we will see you in the next one. Talk to you then.